Hello everyone, welcome back to the course of understanding AI agents and how to develop AI agents through different frameworks. But today our agenda is based on Hugging Face framework, and in this Hugging Face framework we will be covering the GPT-2 general preprocessing transformer based model developed by the OpenAI community. As you can see over here, we have the model card, and this model card consists of the documentation of the GPT-2, and this GPT-2 was developed by the OpenAI community. You can see what kind of GPT-2 model is. This is a text generation based model, and it uses an architecture of transformers, and it was used with the Meta team using the PyTorch framework, the TensorFlow, JAX, and Rust, and different available uh, tools in order to make this GPT-2 pre-trained model available on the public for the developers and the community. So let's get started. So here you can see that GPT-2 is a transformer model pre-trained on a very large corpus of English data in a self-supervised fashion. So in self-supervised, you have the labeled raw text data, and it was pre-trained on the raw text only with no human labeling in any way, which is why it can be used for a lot of public available data with an automatic process to generate inputs and labels from those text. So uh, in this model card we have different description about the model, the intent, use, and limitation of the GPT-2 model, and also how to use this model. So there are several methods and ways to use a pre-trained GPT-2 model. You can find all those methods here in the Hugging Face framework. So how to use the model? We are going to use this model through a pipeline for text generation using transformers or Hugging Face pipeline. Uh, there are different techniques you can use it through the text generation Hugging Face pipeline. Also, you can use it through PyTorch using the open source framework developed by Meta using PyTorch. Simply using the PyTorch libraries and loading the model and loading your tokenizer and the specific model you want to use. So our target is going to be GPT-2. Also, you can use this model in the TensorFlow. Uh, the code has already been given over here on the Hugging Face framework, and it's not such difficult to understand because it's an open source framework. You can ask the community, you can search on the internet if you are feeling if having any issues regarding this pre-trained GPT-2 model. uh, a lot of available resources are available on the internet. So also there are some limitations of this GPT-2 model. So because large language model GPT-2 do not distinction between a lot of fiction, and it does not support use cases that requires the generated text to be true, because sometimes the GPT-2 model can hallucinate. It can give us wrong answers because it was previously trained on a large corpus of data but not trained on all the use cases around the globe where uh, different software developers and engineers want the GPT-2 to perform their own use cases. But in order to do that, you need the concept of fine tuning to take a pre-trained model and then fine tune it on your own custom data set. So that is what we are going to do. So we will be using GPT-2 to fine tune it on a custom data set. So this includes the evaluation results. The GPT-2 has some great evaluation results on evaluation benchmarks like Lambda, CBTCN, CBTN, and Wikitext2. And also, you can come over here and see how to use this model particularly. So you can use it through transformer. If I click on it, so Hugging Face will give me a transformer pipeline, and I will directly use this GPT-2 model in my IDE, VS Code, Jupyter Notebook, Anaconda distribution. If you have the CUDA enabled, so then you can load this GPT-2 model on your CUDA device. So this was what the GPT-2 is about. Now we will jump towards the dataset on which we are going to fine tune our pre-trained GPT-2 model on a custom dataset. So this is basically an IMDb dataset which includes sentiment analysis of movies. This dataset consists of two parts: the training part and the testing part. So the data set is split and divided into two parts: training and test data. So you can see it consists of different movies, and every movie has its own description, and that description is marked as negative or positive. Negative means the movie was not good, and the specific user did not like the movie. If the sentiment is positive, that means the movie is wonderful and the user has liked the movie. So currently GPT-2 is trained on large corpus of data, not on sentiment analysis data. We cannot assure whether how the GPT-2 model is giving us accurate result or not. So we will take that pre-trained model and further fine tune it on a custom IMDb dataset to see how our GPT-2 model is performing on this custom dataset. So you can see the dataset model card, how to use the dataset, and what citations we have regarding the dataset. So you can view the dataset in the Hugging phase. Just you have to search for the IMDb dataset, and it will give you the dataset which includes the movies descriptions and along with their sentiments. So you can use this dataset using the Hugging Face load dataset Python library, and you can just simply load the dataset in your notebook. So this is what we are going to use, and in the next video we will be jumping towards the fine-tuning process, how to load the model, and how to use the tokenizer, and how to make the tokenization against the IMDb custom dataset. So let's jump into the next video, and let's fine tune our own GPT-2 model on IMDb custom dataset.